Did you know that a 73-year-old man passed away peacefully in his sleep last night? His family was shocked. Just the day before, he appeared perfectly healthy. There were no significant health issues. It was just a typical evening like any other. But the next morning, he didn't wake up. What went wrong? Could this tragic outcome have been avoided? The truth is, after the age of 70, certain bedtime habits can insidiously undermine your health, significantly increasing the risk of serious problems such as strokes, heart attacks, and even sudden death. The most alarming part is that most people are completely unaware that they are making these potentially life-threatening mistakes. In this video, we will delve into 4 nighttime habits that individuals over 70 should strictly avoid. These seemingly harmless routines can have a profound impact on your health and longevity. Some may come as a surprise, while others might be practices you've been following for years without a second thought. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to safeguard yourself, enhance the quality of your sleep, and wake up feeling stronger and healthier every single day. Stay tuned until the very end because the final habit is something that many seniors engage in every night without realizing the grave danger it poses. You'll also discover what you can do instead to ensure a safer, more restful sleep. Let's get started. Number 1. Eating heavy meals too close to bedtime. One of the most common yet perilous habits among those over 70 is consuming large meals right before going to bed. You might think it's harmless. After all, you've been doing it for years without any apparent issues. However, as we age, our bodies undergo significant changes in the way they process food. What you eat before sleep, and more crucially, when you eat, can have a profound impact on your sleep quality, heart health, and even your vulnerability to sudden nighttime complications. Think back to your younger days. You could probably indulge in a hearty dinner late at night and still enjoy a sound sleep. But once you cross the age of 70, your metabolism slows down, your digestive system becomes less efficient, and your body takes much longer to break down food. This physiological shift can lead to a range of problems, including acid reflux, disrupted sleep patterns, and elevated blood pressure, all of which are strongly associated with an increased risk of heart attacks and strokes during sleep. If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night with heartburn, discomfort, or a racing heart, your late-night eating habits might very well be the culprit. Hey race, what happens when you have a heavy meal right before bed? Instead of focusing on deep, restorative sleep, your body is forced to divert its energy towards digestion. Your stomach produces excessive acid, your intestines work overtime, and your heart rate remains elevated when it should be slowing down to support rest. This chain of events keeps you in a lighter, more restless sleep state and significantly increases the likelihood of sudden cardiovascular events. For instance, imagine enjoying a late-night snack, perhaps a rich pasta dish or a greasy burger. Just before hitting the hay, you might feel satisfied in the moment, but as you lie down, your body struggles to keep stomach acid in the stomach. The acid can creep up into your esophagus, causing discomfort, coughing, or even choking sensations that jolt you awake. Over time, chronic acid reflux, also known as GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease, can weaken the muscles in your throat and airway, raising the risk of aspiration pneumonia, serious lung infection that can be life-threatening for seniors. Even worse, eating too late at night can cause sharp spikes in blood sugar levels. If you have diabetes or are at risk of developing it, this habit can lead to glucose imbalances, making it extremely difficult for your body to regulate blood sugar levels while you sleep. Studies have shown that seniors who frequently eat late at night are much more likely to develop metabolic disorders that contribute to heart disease. So, what's the solution? Aim to finish your last meal at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. This gives your body ample time to digest the food properly before you lie down. If you find yourself needing a snack before bed, opt for something light and easy to digest, such as a handful of nuts, a small piece of fruit, or a cup of warm herbal tea. These choices can promote better sleep without overburdening your digestive system. Remember, your body functions differently now than it did decades ago. By adjusting your eating schedule, you can significantly reduce your risk of nighttime health issues, improve your sleep quality, and give your body the rest it desperately needs. Now, let's move on to another bedtime habit that is particularly risky for seniors, yet many people unknowingly engage in it every single night. This one might catch you off guard. Number 2. Sleeping in a room that's too warm. A warm, cozy bedroom might sound like the perfect place to drift off to sleep, but if you're over 70, Keeping your room too warm at night can silently take a toll on your health. Many seniors turn up the thermostat or pile on heavy blankets, thinking that this will help them sleep better. However, the reality is quite the opposite. Sleeping in a room that's too warm can increase your risk of heart problems, dehydration, and poor sleep quality, all without you even realizing it. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating temperature. Our ability to sweat and release heat diminishes, making it easier for our body temperature to rise to dangerous levels, especially during sleep. When your body overheats, your heart has to work overtime to cool you down, placing unnecessary strain on your cardiovascular system. This can be particularly dangerous for seniors with pre-existing heart conditions, high blood pressure, or circulation problems. Think about it. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night feeling sweaty, restless, or slightly out of breath? That's your body struggling to maintain a normal temperature. Studies have shown that sleeping in a warm room significantly increases the risk of dehydration. Even if you don't feel thirsty, mild dehydration at night can cause your blood to thicken, which in turn raises the risk of blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes in older adults. Take Frank, for example, a 74-year-old retiree who enjoys reading in bed before sleep. He keeps his bedroom at a toasty 75°F24°C and piles on thick blankets to stay warm. But night after night, he wakes up drenched in sweat and feels groggy the next morning. What Frank doesn't realize is that his warm sleeping environment is disrupting his body's natural sleep cycle, preventing him from reaching the deep, restorative stages of sleep that are essential for his overall health. A cooler room actually promotes better sleep by encouraging the body to naturally lower its core temperature. This process is crucial for achieving deep sleep, which plays a vital role in memory consolidation, immune system function, and overall longevity. Seniors who consistently sleep in a cooler environment report waking up feeling more refreshed, energized, and mentally sharp. So, what's the ideal sleeping temperature? Experts recommend keeping your bedroom between 60 and 67°F1519°C for optimal sleep quality. If that feels too cold, try layering with breathable cotton blankets instead of heavy synthetic ones, which tend to trap heat. Wearing light, moisture-wicking sleepwear can also help regulate your body temperature throughout the night. Another simple trick is to open a window for fresh air or use a small fan to keep the air circulating. Not only does this help with cooling, but it also improves air quality, reducing the risk of respiratory issues that can disrupt your sleep. Making this small adjustment to your sleep environment can have a profound impact on your overall health. By keeping your bedroom cool, you reduce your risk of cardiovascular strain, promote deeper sleep, and wake up feeling more rested, free from the dangers of overheating. Number 3. Drinking too much liquid before bed. Staying hydrated is undoubtedly important, but drinking excessive amounts of liquid, especially right before bed, can be detrimental as you get older. If you're over 70 and often find yourself waking up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom, it might be time to reevaluate your evening fluid intake. However, disrupted sleep is just the tip of the iceberg. This habit can also increase your risk of falls, heart problems, and even cognitive decline over time. Here's why it's a cause for concern. As we age, our bladder loses its efficiency in holding urine. The muscles that control the bladder weaken, while our kidneys continue to filter fluids at night, and our bodies become more sensitive to even small amounts of liquid. This means that if you consume a large glass of water, tea, or juice before bed, you're highly likely to wake up during the night with a strong urge to urinate. And while this may seem like a minor inconvenience, the consequences can be far more serious than you might think. Picture this. It's the middle of the night, and you wake up with a full bladder. You quickly try to get out of bed, but your blood pressure hasn't had enough time to adjust. This can lead to postural hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when you stand up, causing dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. Many seniors experience this without even being aware of it, and unfortunately, it's a common cause of dangerous nighttime falls. What might seem like a simple trip to the bathroom can quickly turn into a life-threatening accident, resulting in fractures, head injuries, or even more severe outcomes. Beyond the risk of falls, frequent nighttime urination, also known as nocturia, can severely disrupt your sleep cycle. Each time you wake up and turn on the light, your brain receives signals that mimic morning, which in turn disrupts the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for deep, restorative sleep. Over time, Poor sleep quality can weaken your immune system, raise your blood pressure, and even accelerate cognitive decline. Studies have shown that seniors who frequently wake up at night have a significantly higher risk of developing dementia and other related conditions due to long-term sleep disruption. But of course, staying hydrated is still essential. So, what's the solution? The key is to adjust your fluid intake schedule. Try to drink most of your fluids earlier in the day and gradually reduce your consumption by late afternoon. If you feel thirsty in the evening, take small sips instead of gulping down a full glass at once. And if you're having caffeinated beverages like coffee or tea in the late afternoon, keep in mind that caffeine acts as a diuretic, increasing urine production and exacerbating the problem. Another tip is to be mindful of hidden sources of liquid in your diet. Soups, fruits with high water content, and even some medications can contribute to fluid retention and increase the likelihood of nighttime awakenings. By making these small adjustments, you can improve your sleep quality, reduce your risk of nighttime falls, and support your overall health in the long run. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please leave a comment saying more below to let me know you're engaged. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend hitting that subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our future videos. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue creating content that informs and inspires you. Now, let's move on to the next important habit. Number 4. Sleeping in the wrong position. Most people don't give much thought to their sleeping position, assuming that as long as they feel comfortable, everything is fine. But after the age of 70, your sleeping position can have a much more significant impact on your health than you might imagine. The wrong position can lead to breathing problems, poor circulation, and even increase the risk of heart failure or stroke. And yet, many seniors unknowingly sleep in a way that puts unnecessary strain on their bodies every single night. Here's why it matters. As we age, our bodies undergo various changes in muscle tone, lung function, and circulation. Lying in the wrong position for hours on end can restrict airflow, reduce oxygen levels in the body, and put pressure on key blood vessels, making it incredibly difficult for your body to function properly while you sleep. Over time, this can contribute to a wide range of issues, from snoring and sleep apnea to more serious conditions like nighttime heart strain. For example, sleeping flat on your back might seem comfortable, but for many seniors, it's one of the riskiest positions. When you lie on your back, gravity causes your tongue and the soft tissues in your throat to relax and fall backward, partially blocking your airway. This can lead to obstructive sleep apnea, a condition where breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep. Many people are completely unaware that they have this condition, but it can significantly increase the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and even sudden cardiac arrest. Consider Daniel, a 76-year-old who always slept on his back. His wife noticed that he would sometimes stop breathing for a few seconds at night before gasping for air. At first, he dismissed it, thinking it was just a normal part of aging. But over time, he started waking up feeling exhausted, with persistent headaches and difficulty concentrating during the day. When he finally consulted his doctor, he learned that his sleeping position was contributing to undiagnosed sleep apnea, putting a significant strain on his heart every single night. Even if you don't have sleep apnea, sleeping in the wrong position can still severely affect your circulation. For instance, studies suggest that sleeping on your right side can put extra pressure on the heart, making it harder for blood to circulate efficiently. This is especially concerning for seniors with existing heart conditions, as it can contribute to fluid buildup in the lungs and legs, potentially leading to congestive heart failure over time. So, what's the best sleeping position after 70? Experts recommend sleeping on your left side whenever possible. This position helps improve circulation, allows the heart to pump blood more efficiently, and even aids in digestion. For those prone to acid reflux or heartburn, sleeping on the left side can prevent stomach acid from creeping up into the throat, reducing discomfort and enhancing sleep quality. If you have trouble staying on your side during sleep, try using a body pillow to prevent yourself from rolling onto your back. Elevating your head slightly with a supportive pillow can also help keep your airways open and reduce the risk of breathing disruptions. And if you experience joint pain or stiffness, placing a pillow between your knees can help maintain proper spinal alignment and reduce pressure on your lower back. Making this simple adjustment to your sleeping position can have a profound and positive impact on your overall health. By ensuring that your body is in an optimal position for circulation, breathing, and heart function, you can reduce the risk of nighttime health complications and wake up feeling more refreshed and energized. We've covered 4 bedtime habits that may seem harmless at first glance but can actually pose a significant risk to your health after the age of 70. From eating too late at night to drinking excessive fluids before bed. From keeping your room too warm to sleeping in the wrong position. Each of these habits can silently and negatively impact your heart health, sleep quality, and overall well-being. The good news is that these risks are not inevitable. By making small, conscious adjustments to your nighttime routine, you can improve the quality of your sleep, lower your risk of serious health issues, and wake up feeling stronger and more vibrant every morning. Now, take a moment to reflect. Which of these habits do you recognize in your own routine? Do you find yourself waking up frequently at night? Have you ever felt restless or overheated while sleeping? Maybe you've been sleeping on your back for years without realizing the potential consequences. Whatever the case may be, the first step towards improvement is awareness. Once you recognize the problem, you can take proactive steps to fix it. So, here's a challenge for you tonight. Pay close attention to your bedtime routine. Try adjusting just one of these habits and observe how it affects your sleep. Maybe you'll move your last meal a bit earlier, lower the thermostat in your bedroom, or start sleeping on your left side. Even a single small change can make a world of difference over time. Thank you for joining us today. We would love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your thoughts and experiences are incredibly important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us the motivation and inspiration to keep creating valuable content. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share it with others. Your support enables us to continue producing content that informs and empowers you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.